What is the average lifespan of a Minecraft villager? I know it sounds like a silly question, but
It's not
it's very serious. So, in order to answer this
very serious.
question, we need to see how a Minecraft village actually works. Most average Minecraft villages have 8 to 12 beds, and since there's 1 bed per villager, that means about 8 to 12 villagers per village. So let's set our average as 10. When a village generates, villagers spawn as unemployed for a brief second. Then the game links them to the already placed job site blocks like smithing tables, composters, etc. Based on world generation and observation, your average village consists of 2 farmers, since there are at least 2 farms per village, 1 librarian, 1 fisherman if the village is near water, a butcher or a cleric depending on the buildings, 1 nitwit, and 2 to 3 unemployed villagers if there aren't enough job site blocks. Now, what do villagers die from? We are assuming a scenario without a player intervention, so no raids or other intentions. Age isn't a factor since they do not age. So the most common causes for death would be zombie attacks at night, which would account for the highest death rate, or environmental hazards like lava lakes, ravines, fire, or lightning. These are less common. And now, what do we do with this information? There are no statistics for villager deaths. We cannot see how many villagers die from these causes or how often, so there is no way to see how long a villager lives. Right? Well, as I had nothing better to do, I crunched some numbers and made a little theory of mine. I observed a couple of Minecraft villages for a few hours, and this is what I found out. I came to the conclusion that in an average village, at least half of the villagers have much higher chances of dying in the first couple of days due to their professions. In a village of around 10 villagers, I divided the villagers into 2 groups, the
Doomed ones
and the survivors. Now, let's focus on the
doomed ones.
These are the villagers with more dangerous professions or the ones without one. Here is the working schedule of the villagers. Villagers like farmers and fishermen spend most of their working time outside, unlike librarians or clerics, so they have a higher chance to die due to external factors. But does the profession actually matter? Because yes, they are outside for the most part, but they work during the day, and at night everyone wanders, so everyone has the same chance of getting caught by zombies at the end of the day. And this is true. But not exactly. Yes, at the end of the day everyone wanders, so everyone can get stuck and caught by zombies, but the villagers typically wander around their job sites. So the librarian would wander around his house, while the fisherman around the dock, further from his house, and the iron golems. The farmer is a little safer, but not as safe as the other villagers that work inside, so their professions do matter. And now, we know that farmers and fishermen are most likely to die in the first days, but they can surely survive, unlike the nitwits and the unemployed. They're the most likely to die. Nitwits and unemployed villagers wander around all day, and since unemployed villagers are in a search of a job, they have a larger pathfinding radius or larger wandering radius. Nitwits too, for some reason. This means that they are more likely to wander far from the village, and sometimes they can even go beyond the village radius, which means that they are exiting the village and searching for a new village with work. And this is only for the unemployed. Nitwits don't work ever, so they just exit the village and wander. But that doesn't mean that they drop like flies. In fact, the longer they survive, the lower the death rate becomes. In the first night, the death risk is at its highest, because some villagers haven't claimed a bed yet, and nitwits and unemployed wander the furthest. In the first night, the death chance is about 15%, and it gradually declines to around 5% at night 7. Once the villagers have claimed their beds and have settled into their daily loops, the chance drops. So the average lifespan of the
Doomed
villagers is around 8 or 9 Minecraft days, or about 3 hours in real life. Now, let's talk about the survivors. Librarians, butchers, clerics, they work inside, always sleep on time, and wander around their houses and always close to the golems. Theoretically, they can live forever, so we cannot exactly calculate their lifespan, but even in all their safety, they're still not in... They have a very low chance of dying due to a pathfinding mistake that could get them stuck somewhere in a ravine or a lava lake. The risk is low, but never zero, so we can calculate about 1.5% chance of dying per day. And if the percentage is 1.5, then the median lifespan would be around 50 Minecraft days, which is a lot, but not infinite. So given this data and the ones from the
doomed
ones, we get the average lifespan of a Minecraft villager, which is 295 Minecraft days, or about 9 hours and 40 minutes in real life. But if we get philosophical, what are Minecraft villagers? They are the equivalent of medieval peasants, and the average lifespan of medieval peasants was around 35 to 40 years, and they had much higher daily risk of dying, diseases, infections, aging, etc. The Minecraft villagers have it easy, so shouldn't their potential lifespan be longer? 35 real life years are about 919,800 Minecraft days, and if we add
The doomed ones.
and calculate the average life expectancy, we get 459,904 Minecraft days, or about 17 real life years. And that's just another way of thinking about it. So, if you have some other weird questions about games, please write it in the comments and I will answer it. And if you like videos like these, a like and a subscribe would be much appreciated. Thank you.